Hey everybody, it's Grant, your friendly neighborhood community InstructLab member, and I'm coming at you today live from beautiful, wonderful Raleigh, North Carolina. It is Saturday, June 15th, and Charlie, my good friend and InstructLab engineer, always does this to me. He dropped a fantastic new release yesterday on Friday, June 15th. This is version 0.17.0 of the InstructLab command line tools. I haven't tried it yet, so I thought I would just go through this with you today and we can see what's new. What I'm most excited about and interested to try out is this iLab command redesign. It's something the team has been working on to logically group the commands better. So today you'll notice in iLab you do like iLab chat, iLab serve. Well, if you're doing an iLab chat and an iLab serve, you're generally working on a model. And so they've redesigned the command line tool to have kind of a group design now. So you can do iLab model and things like that. And it's also important to realize that if you're familiar with and, muscle memory, and you just type in iLab serve, iLab chat, those commands, it appears, will continue to work until a future release, which is v0.19. So that's pretty user-friendly as well. I just pulled up the release notes here to see if there's anything else that I'm interested in. I'm mainly just interested in the new command line fix. It looks like they fixed the SSL bug, train and test files. So a lot of good bug fixes, a few new features, some documentation updates, some back-end CI work. Ooh, look at this. Use the correct model family for Granite models. That'll be exciting. We'll try that out today too. There was a few edge cases where if you passed in iLab serve, it tries to distinguish what model family that you're using, and sometimes that would get confused with Granite. So now it looks like you can specify the Granite family model, and that'll probably just map to Marlinite under the covers. Handle connection exceptions. So a lot of good bug fixes, it looks like here. So let's play around with this. I'm going to open up my terminal, and if you remember last weekend I did the Back to the Future video to where I showed a train and all of that. I still have those files in this demo directory. If you want to watch that video, search for it on the InstructLab YouTube channel. It walks you through the entire process of generating synthetic data, aligning a model, and then seeing the results. So let's go ahead and get into our Python virtual environment here with the activate script, and let's do a iLab -- version, and you can see that I'm currently running 16.1. So the first question you probably are asking, well, how do I upgrade to the latest version, Grant? I'm not a Python wizard. So it's pretty easy to do. You simply do pip3 install InstructLab. I believe the command is upgrade. Let's see what happens there. It is downloading some new stuff, and it did indeed download InstructLab 17. So let's clear our screen and let's see if it is using version 17. Boom! Bob's your uncle. That is fantastic. So I am now on 0.17. I'm really curious here. Let's do an iLab and see what it shows. So we have the new aliases here and what they alias to. This is really nice. Chat goes to model chat. Convert goes to model convert. If you're on Linux, you probably have never used the convert command. That's for Mac OS. Ooh, diff goes to taxonomy diff. Download goes to model download. Generate goes to data generate. That makes sense. And it goes to config. Oh, so we have a config grouping. That's really cool. And then serve, test, and train all go to model. So chat, convert, download, serve, test, and train all go to model. And we have some new top-level commands here. Config, data, model, sysinfo, and taxonomy. Sysinfo is really cool. A lot of people don't know that this exists. I am a fan of sysinfo because I'm a former Commodore Amiga user growing up, and I always use sysinfo on my Amiga. But if you run iLab sysinfo, it'll tell you everything about your system. We can see we're running InstructLab version 17. I'm on Darwin. This is a great way to also check if you're on Linux or if you're on Windows in WSL if you're CUDA support, CUDA is the proprietary NVIDIA drivers that will accelerate the data generation and things like that. This is a good way to check and make sure that your PyTorch version can actually see CUDA. Now, obviously, I don't need CUDA because I'm on a Mac. I use MPS. So let's look at these commands again. I think it's iLab model download now. So this should download the latest version of Merlinite. Let's actually see what models I have. If I go into the models directory, looks like I already have Granite and the Merlinite model. This is fantastic. Okay, let's try out serving the Granite model and chatting with it. Let me clear my screen. I'll just do iLab serve -- model path. Excuse me. Models. Oh, I'm in the models directory. Let me back up. iLab model serve. I'm going to use the fancy new command grouping here. iLab model serve -- model path models and then Granite. And let's serve that. And we can see that it is indeed serving it. Now the $1 million question is, did it select the appropriate model family and allow me to chat with it? So I am already in my environment over here. Let's just verify that I am on the latest version, 17.0. Let's go, kids. All right, let's do iLab model chat and then -m. And then let's pass in the model of Granite. And so far so good, but let's ask it a question and see what happens. Let's say, hello, how are you today? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. All right, so just a really quick video today. I really just wanted to highlight the new CLI grouping of commands because this will have an impact on you if you are a user. Keep in mind, you can continue to use the old format, but until version 0.19, but it's probably a good idea to start transitioning over to the new grouping of commands, which are config, data, model, sysinfo, and taxonomy. All right, that's all for me this weekend, kids. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be back with you when we release a new version and let you know what's new. Obviously, there are a lot of bug fixes and things like that that I didn't cover today. So if you are waiting on a particular fix, go ahead and look at the release notes and see if your fix was in there. And again, please, 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 if you start using version 0.17, which I hope you all do, and you notice any issues, please help us out by submitting a bug report on the GitHub repo. It is github.com/instructlab/instructlab for the CLI. All right, have a great weekend, everyone, and I will see you later. Bye.